I would like to give a special nail addict shout out to Kathy Wellman, Makeup by Tanya, Exotica Empire, and Omnious Wish for being the first four to comment on my last video. Thank you, ladies, so much. Hey y'all, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So I have some more PR here from Your Sugar nail company and their gel polishes. So I got to go to the website and peruse and pick some gels. So this is the first one, URC016, and now I'm just gonna like unpackage them. I love how they have them packaged individually. All of these bottles are 7 milliliters. I will have everything that I did get linked down below if you are interested, as well as my discount code that I'm supposed to have. Not sure, but I'll get it and I'll link it down below. But again, I picked 5 thermals, so all of them are thermal, just because I like products that have different effects. So like thermal or like jellies, things like that can make a different effect on a nail. I really enjoy. So definitely had to get these for sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the swatches. We're doing URC0164, and it's this really pretty blue with like gold flakes in it. So perfect. Like, the pictures online did this no justice because I absolutely loved this one in person. It was amazing. I love the feel of the gel polish when you're applying it. It's really nice as well. They definitely have like a one coat coverage type situation going on, but again, those gold flakes just topped this off and made it super nice. And then I just set it off to the side and cure that. Now the second one I pulled out was the exact same one, so I picked 5 totally different gels, and maybe they kind of just overlooked it, but I swatched it anyways. It is what it is. So this is the same one. We're going in now with URC022. And this one, y'all know I had to get some type of like a pinky type vibe. It's like a really nice shade of like, it's like a mix between like a nude and a pink. Really nice. Again, the one coat coverage is everything. So I'm swatching them once here on camera, but off camera I do definitely do 2 coats just to make it more opaque, and that is what it's looking like. So keep in mind, while I'm swatching right now, it's cold. So URC011 is the next one, and this was a very different type of thermal. Like, it was really like different. Like, I've never seen one like this, and I'm sure there are all types and different kinds, but me personally, I've never seen one like this. But it's a really nice like purple, and it has such a beautiful shift to it. This one definitely needed to be built up a bit because it was a little bit like jelly going in with that first coat, but look how pretty with those shimmers in it. Super nice. The next one here that I have is it cut off, but I'll have it linked down below, don't worry about that. But this one here is also a pink, but it's like a more vibrant pink, more like of a typical pink that I would go for like if I had to choose. This one was really nice, and I just was really curious to see what it does when it has the thermal effect, is why I picked this one. So I picked the first one with the gold flakes because I felt like that was cool, and I think I picked like another one out of that series with the gold flakes because it's cool. They got a thermal with the flakes, you know, that's just top notch. But again, this shade just is so pretty to me. So now I'm doing a side-by-side comparison. The left is all of the shades cold, and then the right is them dipped in hot water. So the last 3 kind of just lightened up in color when it went in hot water. Not much of a difference, but I did like them overall. So this is a nail lamp I got from MelodySusie a while back, and I briefly unboxed it, but not really. So in this video, I kind of wanted to bring this out again because I don't have batteries for my flashy lamp. So I wanted to bring this out and show it again, but I was showing you where it charges. Like, I had it plugged in because it was dead to charge, but it's rechargeable. So you don't have to have a cord connected to it. Once it's fully charged, you're good to go. So it has two settings. It has a normal light, which you saw, and then the UV. You just press the top to change the setting on that. I am doing the Gel X method, so I placed the gel in the nail well, put it on my nail at a 45-degree angle, and then I cured for about 10 seconds under this little light just to make sure it's on. Now, it was very difficult and awkward, and I've been using this now for like a week, just trying to get the feel of just being able to flash cure nails on, because the positioning of it is really, really awkward. But as you see, I'm doing it pretty okay. I'm going in nail by nail. I'm holding it and just putting it in at an angle to do a flash cure of about 10 seconds. I did have a lot of bubbling, I'm not gonna lie, with the Gel X using this, just because, again, it's really awkward and it didn't go as well. So the nail tips I'm using today are the ones that I got off Amazon. I will link those down below as always. Today I'm going to go ahead and play with some of my Christmas glitters. I did start pulling out my Christmas stuff. We're on day 3 of 25 days of Christmas nails here on the Nail Addict channel. And y'all know I had to go with URC016, which is that blue with the gold flakes. So this set is going to be really simple, straight to the point. The purpose of me doing the 25 nail sets, so a nail set every day, is to challenge myself, but also to show you like really, really simple. Like, when I tell you simple, quick, easy, cute Christmas designs, that's what I'm really going for. Now, of course, I'm going to have to throw in some stuff there where you do a little extra, you know, that's just what I'm going to do. But I've been doing so good, y'all. So I didn't get a head start on my 25 days of Christmas. But this weekend, I managed to do 8 sets in 2 days. I am so excited to show you guys the quick and simple sets that I came up with. So this week alone is going to be Gel X nails, just because, you know, with me peeling off like that, like, I feel like Gel X is the quickest way to get multiple sets out. So all next week, you guys will see different Gel X sets with, you know, just different little simple Christmas sets, and I hope you guys like them. And they're very easy, very simple. Some of the videos are going to be super short, but I don't think I have to speed anything up because that's just how quick it took. I did like 8 sets in 2 days. It was amazing. And I wasn't tired. I didn't feel worn out. I didn't feel exhausted. I felt great because, of course, they were simple Gel X nails. So I'm finishing up, and I did apply this color to all of my nails. You can already see the thermal effect going because, of course, my nail bed is warm, so that's going to be pink, and then the colder area is the blue. So this is how they look after coming out of the lamp, and I did apply 2 coats. So now I'm going in and I am going to apply a layer of base gel, and I'm going to leave that wet because I will be applying some white glitters from out of that glitter palette onto the nail. So very simple. Again, I am going to use a Christmas tree at the bottom of each nail. I'm going to put a couple of white snowflakes at the top, and then there's also some like white dots to me that replicate like snow falling as well. And I'm just randomly doing this on all of the nails, so it's pretty much the same format on every nail. But I just wanted to give it a whirl and just do something fun with the polishes that I got from your sugar. But like, I didn't know what to do, and then I felt like this particular gel was like really Christmassy with the blue and the pink. I feel like it gives me Christmas vibes, so I felt like this was the perfect shade to use for the set today. Again, I'm going over to my middle finger and doing the exact same thing. I am gonna place a Christmas tree at the bottom of each of the nails that I do choose to apply the glitters. At the top of the nail, I'm gonna add a couple of big snowflakes, and then it'll go down into the white dots. Very simple, very easy. So I cured the first one after I set the glitters down, and the glitters were kind of like sticking up or whatever. And that's okay. It's no big deal to me. I know how to encapsulate my glitters with Gel X really well to where you won't feel them at all. There's not going to be any sticky points. But I wanted to give something a try that I have seen done on previous channels here on YouTube, and it didn't work so well for me. So I got some saran wrap and wrapped it around the nail and then attempted to cure that. I guess I wasn't pulling it tight enough or what have you, so some of the nails were a little like bumpy and stuff from the saran wrap, but you can't even tell. Like once I encapsulate it, you would never even know. Like my pinky was like the worst. Like I put the saran wrap on, tried to like get that nice and tight and secure and like cured, and then I took it off and it was a disaster. But again, you couldn't see that once I encapsulated, it just totally went away. So again, just real beginner friendly. Even if you just put the glitters and encapsulate how I'm going to encapsulate, it still will work. I've done it so many times. Just amazing, very easy, and these definitely scream Christmas. I love how they came out. So now I'm going over the nail with, on the index, I used my Savilon 6-in-1 nail glue. And what I'm doing is just gliding the gel across the glitters. So by the time I get done filling the nail with the 6-in-1 nail glue, there's a raised layer. Like it's not seeping into the nail at all. It's raised. And then I do turn my finger over for a few seconds to kind of let that gravitate towards the center and then give that a 30-second cure. Now on the middle finger, because the Savilon 6-in-1 nail glue was really thick, so on the middle finger, I just used a normal base coat, because you can also use base coat, and I went in and I just went over it. Again, the same gliding motion, making sure that everything is fully covered. Important tip if you want to try this, before you cure, make sure you wiping your sides so that it's still like pretty much set how you had it and there's not a lot of bulk and stuff that you have to file off afterwards. But once I get it on, I always turn my nail over for like maybe 5 to 10 seconds before curing. And I don't know if you guys can see, but the pinky looks so bad from that saran wrap. And just watch how the base coat basically glides over the nail and you no longer see those imperfections that came from the saran wrap. Absolutely amazing. But again, I'm just encapsulating those glitters and we're going to make sure the sides are wiped. Turn that nail over for about 5 to 10 seconds, and then you're going to give that a cure for 30 seconds in your lip. So y'all, this was a different day that I did this particular nail set, not this weekend. I think I did it through the week one day after work. But I was so rushed and stressed because I really want to do this 25 days of Christmas nails. Like, I really do. I don't know why, but every year I want to do it. And I am determined this year to get 25 sets in a row out. So this is my first snowflake, I believe, of the year. I can't remember the last 2 sets I just did. But this one was very sloppy. Not my best work. It is what it is. It was cute, you know, and I just went with it. So I made like basically a star, and then I'm going in and making these little like leaflets on each end of all of the pieces that you see here, and then I'm gonna give that a cure for 30 seconds in my lamp. I hope that everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And thank you so much to you all that do watch my videos. I appreciate you so much. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family. And I do thank you so much for joining me on my nail journey. If you've been subscribed to the channel, then you know I love you so much. And I'm really just thankful and grateful for anyone that does take their time to stop by the channel. And then I'm taking a dotting tool and just adding in some white dots in between everything. So again, you have your big snowflake and then you have little snowflakes falling around it, which are those dots. And then I'm going to give that a 30-second cure. So I should have showed you guys how I actually filed everything, but now I'm just going in and adding my final layer of top coat over the filed nails. So typically when I do it with the base coat, I wipe off the inhibition layer that comes with base gel, and then I would take a buffer and just buff out everything. So like smooth the nail. If I need to do the sides, I do take a hand file and file in the sides and things like that. But it's super easy as long as all of the glitters are nicely covered. You can use a buffer and just buff out anything that may be up and, you know, out of place. And then it just files perfectly. So now again, I'm finishing up the set by top coating. Off camera, I do add some cuticle oil, and I'll be back in just a moment with the final look. And here is the finished set. Y'all can't tell me this ain't screaming winter wonderland. So freaking pretty, the two shades. I love this thermal, how it's like an ombre. Like the pink is my nail bed, the blue is where it's cold. Just beautiful. But if you're interested, I'll have it linked down below. If you've made it this far, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you all for joining me today, and I hope to see you in my next one. Remember to be the very best you that you can be, and much love to all.